Welcome back. I'm glad you folks are having a good time. My first guest and my only guest, thank you. My first and only guest tonight is the creator/god/emperor of JPA Entertainment, clearly a legend in his own mind, and he was also a former president of UTTV. So would you please welcome Johon Andosca. John. Hey man, how you doing? Good to see you. How you doing, John? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me. Good to be back to UTTV. Good to see everybody. Got a good-looking audience tonight.
We do.
Nice.
Very sexy, very attractive.
Yeah.
Worthy of my show, I think.
Obviously.
Yeah, lots to talk about. You've got a reality show coming up you're doing here at the university, but what's it like to be back?
You know, I actually, in this very room, I had film class, and it's nice to actually be awake. I slept through a lot of Citizen Kane. A lot of those movies I slept through all
now,
of them.
Now, they always say that Citizen Kane is one of the best movies ever made, but you watch it and you think, maybe not at all like that.
I think it's overrated. I'm more of a, my favorite director. I mean, who would you think? I was a film major here, so.
You do remind me of Orson Welles a little bit, yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's a little bit of this. But I think my favorite film director is actually Sylvester Stallone.
Really?
Which, was some
that's not someone that immediately jumps out at you.
That is not conducive to the quintessential film student. Obviously, everybody liked Tarantino. I had other heroes. I had, Oscar as my hero. That was a great film. You should check that out.
I have seen that, actually.
Yeah.
It was a film, yes.
Air Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
That's a good film. I have seen that, yes.
That is also good. So.
Now, I must say, with regards to Citizen Kane, I think a great backdrop for this show would be just my evil face up behind me.
I like that
is
too.
a scene in the movie, correct?
Yeah.
He's a politician, and I'm sure this is just riveting for the
and
audience.
You could do your own version. You could run the Collegian or something like that. That could be like your deal. So.
And then we could be the worst talk show on television. I think that's something we really want to strive for.
Well, nobody's worse than Carson Daly, so you're already.
That is very true.
He doesn't even have a desk anymore. Do you know that?
Does he? I don't know. I'm not awake at 1:30 in the morning to watch that.
I usually am. It's unfortunate. But
are you doing work for your production company?
Yeah, I usually do a lot of editing. Actually, my editing setup is kind of basically at my couch. So my coffee table. You guys don't have a coffee table here. I kind of feel
wish
like I
we
need
did.
the thing, but
on our budget, we had to take chairs from bowling alleys, and this desk. I don't know where they found this, but
yeah, I can. Maybe I'll donate that someday. But actually, I
that
do
would be
a
fantastic.
Coffee table. I have my whole editing system set up there, and all my hard drives and the little thing under it. So I just sit there.
You don't even have to move.
I don't even have to move. Exactly. So that's how I work.
Yeah,
Some people
have a bowl of potato chips on your stomach and all the stuff around you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or nachos or something. I don't know.
Now, what kind of stuff are you working on?
Well, a lot of my stuff that I do is like a freelance. So one of the more interesting projects that I do is I work for Jive Records, which is the label Britney Spears is on. I haven't met Britney. I met the guy that signed her, though.
So you've worked with people who have worked with people and so on. And
right.
So forth,
right. And my latest artist I've worked with is Crosby Loggins. He is the son of
Crosby Loggins.
He is the son of Kenny Loggins. You guessed it. Can we
David
get a round of applause for Kenny Loggins and Crosby Loggins? So yeah, I work with him a lot. He's a nice guy. So that's a lot of fun. And I did editing stuff for Chris Brown, Weird Al Yankovic, people like that.
Oh, Chris Brown, the notorious. Chris Brown, I guess.
Right, and
I couldn't come up with a better hip hop analogy than that. Just look at me. But.
Yeah, well, he's on the road to recovery. I don't know if he's got to go into rehab or whatever.
He'll be doing something. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to talk about relevant things with Johon Andosca right after this. Stick around. We are back. We are back on the first fall 2009 episode of UT Nite Time. We're here with Johon Andosca. Now, John, your company is putting together a reality program that's taking place here at the University of Toledo. It's called Freshmen 15. Is that what it sounds like it probably is?
Actually, no. It's just a clever play on the words.
Yeah,
exactly. The Freshmen 15 actually is a show that is pitting 15 UT freshmen against each other in different tasks and challenges, and each week there's going to be eliminations.
Oh, okay.
And the one freshman that's left is going to be dubbed the Ultimate Freshman, and they're going to get
Oh,
free,
the ultimate freshman. Wow.
whatever, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then they're gonna,
Will they get a sash?
they won't get a sash, but they are going to get free tuition for a semester.
That's even better than a sash.
So it's- yeah,
Unless
it's a
it
little
were
better than a
sash
sash.
made of like money or something.
Yes,
Do that
you could.
maybe.
They have those at
Give 'em a
Rocket
sash made
Solutions
of money.
Central. They have those. You could get those. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm also working with. It's not just my company. I'm working with your fine organization,
Oh,
UTTV,
yes.
as well as.
I'm sure they'll disown this show after tonight.
Probably, but we're also
Yeah.
working with student government. Maybe you could get some funding for them from them.
We could buy a desk.
Yeah.
And a coffee table. And some coffee mugs and some coffee.
They have all that in their office, actually.
Really?
Yeah, and they have an office.
I need to make some fast friends with these people.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys already had the auditions for the freshmen to be on the show?
Yeah, we went through. There was over 200 applicants. We went through over 100 different auditions last week, and then we did the callbacks yesterday, actually. And we have some real amazing characters. I mean, picking these people is going to be harder than we thought. We have a girl who is a district, was going to go to state, but she got injured. She's a wrestling champion against guys. She's a
Really?
black belt in judo, and she's a registered lethal weapon. But she was one of the
My
nicest.
money's on her.
Yeah,
My
she
money's
was.
on her to win.
We had to boost up security when she came in, but she was really nice. She's one of the nicest people that came in. We have a guy who's an older gentleman who's 40 years old, and he's going to be, he's looking to compete with all the other, I guess, 18 to 19-year-olds. So that should be interesting too.
Yeah, that should be interesting. Now, there's 15. It's not a number. How does that break down?
There's going to be, we're looking at picking 7 guys, 7 girls, and then another student that might not fit into the traditional freshman mold. So it might be a non-traditional student, and a foreign exchange student, or a transfer student that might fill that last spot.
Well, that should be cool. When is this looking to be put out there?
We're going to be starting production in January, and we're going to be starting airing it in February. It's going to be on one of the local TV networks here in
Oh,
Toledo.
that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I remember you had a show some time ago that aired on one of the local networks. Right?
Yeah, we were on the UPN. We had a show called What's Really Good. It was a UT TV show. Woo! Yeah, and WWE SmackDown was our lead-in, so we had I guess our audience was made up of that crowd.
Yes, that crowd.
That crowd, yeah.
But that's great.
Don't insult that crowd.
They will kick my ass, is what they'll do.
They'll kick both of our asses.
Yes, I think they will. Did you have, say, Stone Cold Steve Austin come in and record a?
Actually, we did do this thing where our promotional stuff was made up of pictures that I took with me and the wax figures at the Wax Museum in New York. And so we did some things. Where we had,
Madame Tussauds.
Yeah, Madame Tussauds, and
Tussauds, right.
yeah, we had stuff with the Undertaker and stuff like that. They didn't have wax figures, but we incorporated them into some of our PR, I guess, for the show.
What kind of ratings did it get?
We didn't.
You chose not to look.
We went for the moral victory. Remember, I mentioned Stallone earlier. He's more of a moral victory type thing, like in Rocky. We didn't have to win like him, so that's at least what I told myself.
All right, Freshman 15 coming in January, February. Might air on one of the local TV stations. That's great. John Andosca, everybody. John, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That's our show. We'll see you some other time. Bye-bye.